Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of May 27th. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for the day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes, worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we'd like to vent about some very disgusting jobs that come along with pet parenting. And in particular, I'm referring to Catherine's recent disgusting pet parenting job.
I
Do you
can't
care to
remember.
elaborate, Catherine?
Well, I can't remember if I've said anything on the podcast or just, pre-recording to YouTube, but my one dog had this funny little bump on her face, and it grew and grew. And we took it to we took her to the vet, and it was diagnosed as just basically like a wart, just this benign but gnarly looking growth on her face. And they said, well, it'll fall off on its own. And we thought, oh my word, we do not want that. Or we can remove it. And so we decided to have it removed. But the catch was we had to wait 3 weeks in order for the doctor to be available. And in the meantime, the thing grew, and then one day it started to bleed, and it was just really unpleasant. And we finally got it removed. So now she has a couple stitches in her face, and it's still occasionally a little bloody. And let's just recall that this dog sleeps in my bed. So, for weeks we've been putting, old sheets and stuff on top of the bed so that she can be sleeping. She doesn't sleep under the covers, so, but we still, it's not a perfect system. But we're coming to the end, but that just inspired us all to think about some of the yucky things. The other one that stands out in my mind, that years ago, our previous dog, for some reason, I don't understand, because she was 12 years old at the time. She was, a fully house-trained animal. But she peed in this big plastic tote full of Legos.
Oh,
and, Legos are expensive. There was no... I had to wash the Legos. So I had to, fish them out of this bin, and then I put them in a lingerie bag and put them in the dishwasher, and then I scrubbed the plastic thing within an inch of its life. But, this is just what comes with the territory, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, there's so many disgusting things that come with parenting children, diapers and stuff. It seems unfair that we also have to do it for our pets. Right. But nobody else is going to do it.
I honestly would rather change 100 diapers than clean up dog vomit. Dog poop is one thing. I don't know. I'm used to it. But
dog poop you can usually pick up to a certain degree,
right.
Unless, and not in all cases, but vomit just soaks right down into the carpet. We had a lot of that. We had both of our dogs. Well, our last 2 dogs, one of them towards the end of her life just was throwing up all the time. And then our other one would just get little bouts of it. And then it would stop for a while, and you would think, well, thank goodness we're done with that. And then it would start up again.
You were never done.
But she always had this one area of the living room carpet that she would do it on. It was her spot. And sometimes she would, since we're being disgusting here, sometimes she would do the arc of vomit, where I don't know if she just walked in a circle while she was throwing up, or if she flung it, but she would come into this, it's like the landing on the top of the stairs coming into our house. There would be this long arc, and you just sigh. Get the paper
Right,
towels,
here
get
we
the
go.
carpet cleaner.
Where's my
clean it up.
barf cleaning robot when I need it?
Yeah.
Exactly, yes. That's what we need. Forget everything else.
Yeah.
A dog barf cleaning robot would be worth its weight in gold because it's such a disgusting. And nobody else can do the job of cleaning it up quite right either,
No.
possibly deliberately. So,
Well, our dog used to throw up bile, which is
Oh.
like yellow, and then it's super hard to get out of the carpet.
yes.
And
Yes.
so he was constantly throwing up this bile stuff. It was just gross.
Yeah.
And if you had tile, he would never throw up there.
No.
It would always
But-
be on the carpet.
The funny thing is, because he did it so often, we could tell when he was going to vomit because he would start retching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And all of us would jump to action. I mean, there is no greater sense of action, or I don't think my family moves faster than when we hear the dog start to retch.
Yes. Yes. That sound.
Everyone is, it's action stations.
Yep.
And we're all racing to either get the dog out the door, but with
Yes.
the other dog, for some reason, we would push her into the bathroom and put her head over the toilet. So she
Oh, wow.
toilet.
Wow. That's impressive.
So she would, in the last few years of his life, he would actually go to the bathroom. He didn't
funny.
lean over the toilet, but he would vomit in the bathroom, which had linoleum flooring.
Yes.
Well, that's helpful.
But he would go near the toilet and vomit because he knew that that's where we wanted him to be.
What a smart guy.
I know.
Yeah.
He was a good dog.
There was a period with our last dog where we just threw in the towel literally and lined the entire area she always threw up in with beach towels.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we lived like that for like at least a month we just always had the towels down.
Right.
And if she threw up, we would wash the towel and then we would put it back down. I'm like, whose house is
Right.
this?
Well, that's how I feel about my bed right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah. And then my dog, this new one, I think I've talked about this before, but she had this super disgusting growth on her leg so we got her when she was 5 years old. And so she was kind of a rescue dog, but not really. She was just washed up.
Aw.
She used to be a show dog.
Aw.
But we picked her up from this kennel out in the desert down near San Diego.
Mhm.
So anyway, a couple of years after we got her, we started to notice this growth on her leg. And it was kind of like red and oozing, and it was just kind of nasty. It was growing and it wasn't going away. And my son's like, "You really need to get that checked out, Mom." I'm like, and I'm trying to hold out, right? Because I know that it's going to be, whatever it is, it's going to be $1 million. And so finally I'm like, okay, fine. Because he had been bugging me. Finally, I take her into the vet to have this like red, oozy, growing thing on her leg checked out. And it turned out to be skin cancer.
Oh
my goodness.
Yes. And I'm thinking it's because of, she's a short, fine-haired dog, and she grew up in the desert with a sun.
She got sunburned.
And it was skin cancer.
Wow.
So anyway, we got it lopped out, and now it's growing back again, so I'm going to do something
Oh,
about
dear.
that. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Our last couple of dogs, I think, we had a few dogs that had like growths that you could feel under their fur, but they kind of were not going anywhere or doing anything. And the doctor, it was like one of those, well, you could do this extremely pricey and, and uncomfortable for her procedure, or you could just let it go and see what happens. So we usually voted for the latter.
Yeah.
And think the dogs were fairly happy about that. But in one of their cases, it did turn out to be cancer. But the other one, I think, passed from something else first. But have you ever tried to cut a dog's toenails?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, we don't anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that once, and it was like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Blood spurting everywhere.
Yeah.
Our last dog got banned from the groomers at PetSmart. because she was too naughty. So yeah, she had to go to the vet to have it done. The ones we have now, they are okay with going to the groomer for that.
Yeah. I can't do it. I tried even buying one of those ones that grind the nail down.
Yeah.
No, didn't
Have
work.
you seen the pictures online of pets in like a sling, like a hammock that holds them still so that they can get their nails done?
Yes, I think that's what they do with my dog.
I feel like mine would just scramble their way out of it. Like they would just not stand for that.
After trying to cut it the one time and cutting it too far and having like
bloods,
a bloody mess.
Yeah.
I just have always subscribed to that. If you take them for lots of walks, it grinds the nails down.
It does.
That's all you need to do. So then that works great if we take a walk every day. But then, our last dog got a little unable to walk comfortably, so we stopped taking her on walks, and she was practically, on tiptoes walking around because her nails were so long.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a bad dog mom.
That's okay. At least you take yours for walks.
Yeah, well, we did. We took her for walks a lot, and she also, though, she would pull on the leash really hard and almost pulled me into traffic a couple of times. And so it became less and less pleasant to walk her. So that was part of it, too. But it's like, I gotta walk her or else I have to cut her nails. I gotta walk her. But, yeah. They're wonderful.
They are.
They are. We love them so
loving.
much, and we love
But sometimes
to share
they're really
disgusting things with you. But we'll call it quits on that for now. But as you know, with us, the pets will always be back as a topic.
They will.
Yes,
they will.
But that's it for today's round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about concerts, and then come back on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundabout Roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.